Welcome everyone to the very important part of Exile 2 hack and also warning video. In this video, we're looking into some of the latest discovery of the potential hacks of how you can be hacked when doing trading in the game. Now this is a speculation, but a lot of my friends has warned me about this, and this is something we really need to look into this one. I'll explain to you how things are happening and how previously this might be the case how my friend a week ago was hacked and losing his headhunter and over 150 divines because of this. So we'll go through some of the previous discussed things about how content creators and streamers have been hacked before, and also how the latest changes and also informations, what you should know about this, and how players can be hacked with, just trading. So this is quite concerning. So the biggest part about this is that this can be combined with potential breaches with data breach, with your social media, with other sites you have visited, and this can be combined to leading you to losing your account. And we'll be covering this one very importantly on the first part. On the second part, we're looking into what you can do, and you can see some of my screenshots. I have started telling people that I'm not trading anymore until next week when the developers are back. There's also raising concerns about players who stays in your hideout. And I was discussing this with my friend CB, and we're quite concerned. And not only that, we have found ways to, to stop playing and staying in your hideout in case this will lead to unwanted gains or unwanted hacking of scams. I'll be teaching you guys how to kick unwanted guests out of your hideout. Because previous to this, we couldn't find a way to get people out, and we're having people stay in the hideout over 10 to 30 minutes. And this is getting us really scared because of the ongoing trading hacks and also the scams, right? And finally, we'll cover the previous covered video about things you should be aware to keep yourself safe from hackers and also scammers in Path of Exile 2. So coming over to our first part of the video. Now, if you guys remember, we have had a video a week ago to cover the ongoing hacks and also things you should be careful about how you can be hacked. If you haven't watched that video, there's a lot of good coverage, please have a look. And during the making of that video, we also talk about one of our content creators with Snoopsbabe over here who has lost his account and all his items after getting hacked. Later on, our viewers has shared with me that Snoopsbabe did not have any third-party softwares or anything funny that is going on. And this was also the case when I was talking about that in the previous video. We're not sure how one of my friends actually got hacked after making a big trade with some other players. And after that trade, he went out, and while he was out, his account was hacked and all the items were taken away from his account. He got really upset and he just stopped playing the game in general. So what's happening is a lot of my high-end friends who has a lot of, connections and also knowledge with the game, a lot of my high-end friends are telling me and warning us to consider stop trading until next week when the developers are back. So in summary, what may be happening, this is a big speculation, guys, nothing is confirmed. This is just a speculation in the community, especially high-end players. They're speculating that hackers may be initiating a trade in your hideout. And once they are initiating a trade and you accept the trade, they will be having some kind of software and also something that is running while you are trading with them to steal your gaming information as you exchange those items. So they will complete the trade and they will steal some of your gaming information. And once you log out of the game, they'll wait for you to go to sleep or wait for you to be out of the game. And then they will use the information they have stolen from your trade, the previous trade you had with them, and use that to gain access to your account, to your character, or to your stash without needing your password or email confirmation. And because we don't have a two-factor verification with Path of Exile 2, and this makes it a little easier for them to gain access. And this will lead to you to discover that your account was logged in across the world and all the valuable items was gone within minutes. So my friend previously, he mentioned that he went out for something, and while he was out, he discovered that he had crossed off the country login, and then all the items was gone. So this again, guys, is our speculation, and we're not sure if this is the case, but a lot of my friends have stopped trading because of the fear of getting hacked after trading with random players. Now, of course, this might lead to a question. Why aren't all the top streamers, top players, and also the rich content creators with over 500 divines getting hacked? Well, this might be coming back to how Snoopsbabe was hacked because of the trading. We're not sure of this. And also, after discussing with my friend, we're thinking that maybe the hackers are avoiding public attention. Maybe they don't want us to find out this is happening to the popular streamers who can then report to the developers, and then everyone in the community will know about this. So they probably want to do this under the radar. Or maybe this is also combined with data breach. So this is not like the breaches in POE 2, guys. So I thought it was just a breach. So when my friend told me about this, I was like, breaches? So jokes aside, data breach can be very serious. So let me give you guys a small summary. This was actually taught to me today by a friend who learns IT and also who works in IT security. Data breach can happen to anyone, and the most common case of data breach is when your social media or the sites you have visited, you enter your password, your email, and sometimes you even register with your date of birth and also address. Those sites sometimes saves your information. They will try to protect it, but hackers, especially well-organized hackers, can hack into those sites. You might have heard, PS5, Sony, PlayStation, a lot of the big companies can also be hacked, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Those big social media can also be hacked. Once your information is hacked, and people will try to sell those on the dark web. So what some of my friends were speculating is that it is possible the hacker first try to trade with you and steal your gaming information. After they have stolen your information, they will know that you're a rich player, you have a lot of valuable items, and then they will try to compare the information they have stolen from you through the game and try to combine the access with the dark web or maybe data breach information. And if both of those information happen to have matched, this will allow them to have easier access to your account. They would have guessed your password, maybe your email, even date of birth. They can be trying to hack into your account using those methods. Now, of course, I'm not going to be a tech expert and I don't know much about IT. So if you guys know about this and if you have ways to warn us and also to teach us, please let us know in the comments below, because I really want to keep you guys safe with Path of Exile 2. Now, I know during this period of time, I have been covering a lot of exploits, bugs, and also hacks. It's not my intention to look at the negative side of the game, guys. To be honest, I have been working on trading videos with over 30 minutes to teach you guys how to trade and also how to farm different breaches and also how to farm the ritual and also a lot of ways to make more currency in advanced crafting. But during this time, I think it's more important for me to figure out and also understand what's going on and protect you guys from losing your account and also losing your currency. So we have delayed a little bit with the trading guide, with the crafting guide, and also with the farming guide to focus on the most important things at the time. And some of you may be wondering, hey Matt, why would hackers go through all this trouble to try to hack us? And why are they doing this? Well, it's always about money. Hackers are reselling divines with IMT. This is why I always say, guys, don't do IMT. Because once you do IMT, maybe you'll be flagged as one of the potential account to be hacked. And they would literally hack your account for your divines, then sell it back to you for money. And as people do IMT, this creates a market for hackers to steal items from players and then reselling this for money. So I would never recommend doing IMT, and I recommend everyone to stay away from paying real money with in-game items. So yes, hackers are hacking people's account and selling those items for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, which is why they're doing all this. So my bigger question is, how do we stop this and how can we protect ourselves? Well, to start things off, I have stopped trading, and you can see some of the screenshots. Even with a 10 exalted trade, I have stopped trading, and I actually messaged them back saying due to the concerns, I have stopped trading. What I recommend to you guys is you might not want to stop trading in general. You can still use the in-game exchange, that is fine over here, but you can see I have moved a lot of my trading items, which were previously over there, into the stash over here. Yes, I have a lot of items I've been selling for my friends. Yes, this stash is not selling because I have stopped trading. We have a lot of good items for my friends, like this +7 projectile skill crossbow that I can't sell because I'm scared to get hacked, right? So I have been trading for my friends, and at the moment I have decided to stop all trading. Now, you might not want to stop all trading because you might still need to buy items you needed, right? So what you can also consider is you might avoid trading with large quantity of divines and also big items. You can set your personal threshold. Maybe you can say anything above 3 divine, I will not be trading. Like this one over here. So this is a 3 divine trade, and I decided to not go ahead with this trade. And finally, of course, you can be trading with friends that you can trust and then wait for next week when the developers are back on holidays. Yes, there's a lot of expectation from us. There's the exploits, there's the bugs, there's also the hacks, there's also the patch notes. They got their work cut short on them. They're gonna be looking into a lot of things next week, and hopefully they can cover everything by next week. And of course, I'll keep you guys updated, so make sure you subscribe and also turn the notification on for the latest update when the developers are back from holidays. Now, during this time, I do want to bring you guys to this. I guess maybe we're paranoid, maybe this is a concerning factor. So remember how players can be hacked while they trade. So this is coming from my friend CB. If you remember him, he was the one that shared us with the Deadeye Zeus build, and he has been teaching me a lot with Path of Exile 1 and also Path of Exile 2. So this is a while ago, we were discussing about this. He said he had a guy AFK in his hideout for over 30 minutes after trading. And I noticed the same too. There's a guy that just freaks me out because after trading, he wouldn't go. So 10 minutes, he just stayed there and just AFK there. I was like, why would people do that? And because he had some animation with his skills, I can see his animation of skills, and it's always in my hideout. And it's scaring me because I know about the hacks and I'm scared he's trying to hack me, right? So here is a quick fix to teach you guys how to get unwanted guests out of your hideout. Because before knowing this, we can't get it out. My friend tried to log in and also relog. The guy is still in his hideout. So what you can do in short is that you can come over to this NPC with Ava, and I'll show you guys over here. You can come over to her, you select hideout, and this is the hideout I'm currently using. You can select a different hideout. Once you switch the hideout, everyone in the previous hideout will be kicked out. So just to show you guys this last demonstration, of course this player is just traded with me. He's innocent, don't worry. I just use him as a demonstration. So notice after he trade with me, I can still trade with him and he stays in my hideout. And sometimes they stay for 10-20 minutes, I don't know why. So here I'll select hideout and I'll swap into a different hideout. And after I have swapped into a different hideout, I can then swap back to my preferred hideout. And guess what? The players who have stayed in your hideout and wouldn't go will be gone. So yes, this is a way that you can protect yourself from potential scammers, from hackers or unwanted guests that just refuse to go in your hideout. And trust me guys, sometimes this happens more often than you think. So yes, a big thank you for my friend CB for discovering this, because he was getting freaked out, which actually freaking me out, because I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? So yes, if you're still on the trade, you got to be careful with people staying in your hideout. We're not sure if this is connected to any of the hacks or the scams, but it's good to know how you can, I guess, forcefully push people out of the hideout. Now, before I finish the video, I would strongly recommend you guys to watch the previous video, which we covered a lot of things, just as a checklist to avoid hackers and also scammers. You should avoid using any third-party softwares like add-ons or price checkers, and if they ask you to log in through those third-party things, try to avoid this one as much as you can. Try to avoid visiting any funny or unknown sites, never do RMT, always change your password. So this is important. Why is changing your password important and changing your emails as well? It's because that when you have data breaches, people may be using your password, your date of birth, your address in combination with your email to try to gain access to a lot of things. And if you change your password this way more frequently, this will help you a lot in protecting not only your Path of Exile 2 account, maybe your other social media accounts as well. And finally, if you're doing big trades, be aware of the potential scams with bait and switch and also low-level accounts and also greedy trades, which was covered in this video. So make sure you use the timestamps to watch that one for more information to avoid those hackers. Now, hopefully you guys found today's video helpful. Again, a big thank you to everyone on YouTube, especially our supporters and also those of you guys who's been supporting me on Patreon as well. And we do have a new feature on the Mattjestic YouTube channel. If you click onto this, you can become a member. Yes, I've added this just recently, and this will allow you to have early access to videos that is posted a few hours or even half a day earlier if you want to watch those videos a little early. But yes, this will cost money. So please be aware the membership will cost money. And if you do want to watch videos normally, those videos will still be available after 6 to 12 hours, normally on the time we post those videos. And I'll be aiming to post at least one Path of Exile video a day, and this will be including guides, tips, news update, and also the latest tricks that is discovered on both the English and also Chinese community to keep you guys updated. And if you like those videos, make sure you leave a nice comment and also leave a like for those videos. Now, before we finish, if you guys haven't subscribed, this is a really good time to do so because I'll be looking into the latest Path of Exile 2 news on different communities and also on our official forum, official webpage. I'll also be looking into the best build for each of the class as the meta develops with the Chinese and also the English community. So stay tuned for the latest update and also guides for Path of Exile 2. And of course, this is going to be a big month for us. And I'll try to bring you guys all of the latest content and also guides for Path of Exile 2 to come.